Happy Halloween! It's kind of like Mardi Gras, too.
It is.
And a Hawaiian...
It's a Hawaiian feast. It's Mardi Gras. It's Halloween. Or it's just a regular average day here in our house.
That could be. We want to say hello to everybody.
That's
and
right.
Welcome to I guess this is the first time we've ever
live streamed on Halloween. Yeah.
And I wasn't able to get us costumes, so
I
this
know.
is as close as we could get.
Oh my God. Oh, I don't feel too lame. But it's okay. We pulled out a few oldies but goodies. Oh boy.
So what's on the agenda? A button.
Did you?
I pushed a button.
Oh, don't do that. Don't
I
be
did
pushing
it on
buttons.
accident.
You shouldn't.
I can't see what
I want to say hi, Wendy Hyde. Wendy, you were first in the chat room. Mm-hmm. Confirm. Yes. I think you were.
I think she was too.
Yes. So hi, Wendy. How are you?
Hi, Wendy.
Say hi to Joey. And we want to say hi to our moderators. We have two moderators in the room. We have Gavin Till. Mm-hmm. I know he and Jamie, I believe, are in the car driving home. They just landed at the airport and they're on their way home. They just got home from their fantastic NCLJ cruise. Greece, wonderful. We're going to hear all about that. We have the beautiful and awesome Karen Carter is with us as a moderator. Hello, Karen. And of course, Madam of Mistress.
Madam of Mistress?
I just changed it.
The Mistress
of Wonder.
No!
I'm changing it all up, Katie.
She's the Mistress of Mischief.
Katie Hislop is here with us as well as a moderator. So we have three moderators.
Now, if you are familiar with Cruise Chat, you might also know that all three of them are group experts.
That's right.
We now have group experts in Cruise Chat. And why don't you tell them about Cruise Chat since we're on the subject?
Well, Cruise Chat is a private Facebook group. So if you go to Facebook, just type in Cruise Chat and click the little blue button to join the group. We have thousands of members. Some are experienced cruisers. Some have never cruised before and maybe want to. And there you can ask all the questions you want. No question is too silly or dumb. And everyone is there to help you.
Oops.
My goodness, what's happening over there?
Well, the last time I wore this, I taped it to my head. Because it's got little picks.
And picks are for?
They go into your hair.
And
then it holds it in place.
Oh, and the problem is?
That I don't have any hair for it to go into place. And I guess I'll just try to dig it into my skin.
Oh,
that would have been a wardrobe malfunction for a wedding party.
Yeah.
So I did a wedding last Sunday, and I actually had to put the tiara into the hair and then double pin it so it doesn't move, and then you pin it all around. Yeah, it's kind of crazy what these women have to go through to look beautiful on their day. Should we say hello to everybody in the chat before we get to the business at hand?
The business at hand.
The business at hand. So we already said hello and welcome to Wendy Hyde. We hope that Joey is with her. We send our love to Joey, and I hope Blanca got her email because Blanca is thinking about going on the group cruise.
Oh, yay! Yay!
Who's next?
I want to say hi to Kelly Deneen. Hello, Kelly.
Now I understand that Marla Stewart and the whole family is here
That's
today.
right. Hey, Marla. And Annette, I know, is with you, along with, I guess, everyone else. It is Halloween. It's party time.
I also see that El Rondo is here.
Gosh, you always get that.
Happy Halloween.
There's Katie. Hey, Katie Hislop. Pamela Butler. Hi, Pamela. How are you?
And Clark Gillespie. Hello and welcome.
And, there's Joe Fontanello. Hello, Joe.
Always a pleasure to have you in the room. Adam S. is here.
Yes, and DL. Hello.
And it's his first time in the live stream. So
well,
everybody
welcome, Adam
give
S.
him a warm Cruising with Wheels, welcome.
Yay!
Move to the Adirondacks is here.
Hey, how are you?
They're in our neck of the woods.
That's right. Hi, Mary LaFontaine. Is Big Mike with you?
Julie Parker's here. Hello and welcome.
Nancy C. Hey,
And
Nancy.
She says, hello, everyone. Can't wait until Halloween is over so I can eat the leftover candy. Usually have no trick-or-treaters, so I have the whole bag. Always need to be prepared. Now, what do we do in this house, Frank? We go out after Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
So tomorrow,
50% off.
Tomorrow when I go out, or maybe on Tuesday when I take Aunt Teresa.
Gotta be tomorrow.
Gonna get that 50% off candy.
You're gonna miss out on the good stuff if you don't go first thing.
Robin Madsen is here. Hello and welcome.
Hey, Down Pomodoro. Hello.
The beautiful Vanessa Wyndham is here.
Hey, Vanessa. Oh, Kathy D. Hello, Kathy D. Happy Halloween.
House. Charlotte Peterson is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Did we say hi to Robin Madison? She was right under my Kathy D.
Where did
Right there.
she go?
See?
She was hiding.
No, she wasn't. She was very vocal. She said, don't you guys look cute? And she gave us a happy face with heart emoji.
Look, my eyes are still adjusting.
I know.
Should we tell them? The secret was that
we had our glasses off.
we couldn't see anything when we started. And then I immediately went into the chat, the cruise chat splash screen, whipped off the mask, threw on the glasses, poked myself in the eye, threw on our little hats or tiaras and crowns. So I'm sorry.
So hi, Robin. And then Charlotte Peterson. Hello.
Katie Connor is here, and she wishes you a belated birthday. She says belated birthday wishes to Kevin, but you mean Frank, because it was Frank's birthday. Hope you had a wonderful day.
Yes.
Happy Halloween to all. Miss you guys. Family has kept me away. Now, she could say happy early birthday to me.
That's right.
Because we're a month apart.
Right, that's right.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
not at birth.
Not in years, but we're a month apart.
There's Silo Steve. Hey, Silo, how are you?
Silo.
Long time no see.
Long toe.
Long time.
Long toe.
Oh my God, I'm in the movie Hocus Pocus. Big toe. Big toe.
Oh, God. And the chat just went bazak. There's Nancy C. There's
There we
Robin
go. Keep
Manson.
going. And stop.
And stop. There's Sandry.
You're talking about
Blah,
me.
blah, blah.
Martha.
Sandy Homan is here.
And Lisa L.
And
Anderson.
she says, Happy Reformation Day.
Yes. Happy Reformation Day. I did not know that. I didn't see that on my calendar. Apparently, I'm not paying attention.
Me either.
I usually am when I set up the new calendar. Lisa Anderson,
The
hello.
beautiful Karen Carter.
Yes. Liz J. Happy Halloween from Chicagoland.
Chicago, Chicago. I'm
Okay.
going back into the Broadway.
Yes, thank you.
Camille Castorino is here.
Hello.
Pumpkin Kisses laugh.
Tracy W. Welcome. She says, I need those outfits. Super fabulous. Julie Parker also says, my first live chat. Welcome, Julie Parker. Hello again and welcome. And Charlotte Peterson's from Texas. Hello.
All the way from Texas.
Yes.
All my exes live
I
in
know.
Texas. Tracy Smith is here. Happy Halloween to you as well.
And Shannon McLean. Hello, Shannon.
Well, we could say, you should say it like you say Shannon.
Oh, your sister,
My
Shannon.
sister.
Well, I can't do it as good as you because
Hello, Shannon.
you make it sound like, what's his name?
Shannon.
What's his name?
Tom Cruise.
No. The what's his name? Oh God, I can't.
Tom Cruise on the Far and Away movie. That's how he used to say it.
You did? Oh, I thought you were.
Shannon.
I thought you were imitating the older guy.
Oh, you're thinking of? Are you thinking of Jamie? Shashanak.
No.
No. Okay. Well, I don't know who you're thinking of.
Now it's gonna kill me.
Kill you.
I know.
Who's next?
That's
Jesse.
hi from Jesse. Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse. Jesse is JLRKRB.
Well, in our case, Jesse. Ziara Ramos, hello. How are you?
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Just rolled past Dennis McFarland.
All the way from, he's going to be on the Bliss
Yes.
on Mexico.
Yeah, next Sunday, Mexico. Ooh.
Jelly. Jelly, jelly, jelly. Ah! Shannon just scared me.
Stop.
With her ghosts.
Oh my God. JP Travel Adventures. Hello.
How about DL? DL?
I said hi to DL.
You did?
DL's mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I didn't. It must have been a private conversation.
You're not paying attention. And Chris and Jones Travel. Hello, ghosts. Chris.
Why does it keep
Joan.
doing that?
Apparently someone is not in control.
Bounce, baby, bounce. It bounces. Tom Y is here.
Hey, Tom.
Welcome. Hello. Happy Halloween to you.
And
And
all
all hail the magic pineapple.
Sarah Provencher. Hello, Sarah.
And happy Halloween. Welcome to Allison, and happy Halloween to you as well.
Sabrina Thomas. Hi, Sabrina. Good to see you again.
She's all the way from Chi-Town.
Yay.
Chi-Town.
And Chris and Joan Travel. Well, they'll be on the Bliss next Sunday as well.
Oh, well.
Awesome.
Who was on the boat? Dennis McFarland? Who was that? Somebody in here is going to be on the Bliss.
Yes.
You have to find each other. You have to take a
I
picture
know.
together.
I know.
And you have to send it to us.
Oh, Joan Gillen. Oh, my Joan.
Listen. I'm trying to create something here,
I
okay?
know. He's trying to create buzz.
I'm trying to create buzz. No, I'm trying to create long-lasting friendships. And you both want to be
Yes,
featured
Dennis.
as a super cruiser on the Cruising with Wheels channel. And we need your super cruiser pictures. So Dennis McFarland and, what was it, Joan? Joan, was it Joan Gillen?
Yeah,
Or was
Joan
it
Gillen. No, Chris and Jones Travel is Joan Gillen, yes.
Oh, well, Chris and Jones Travel needs to find Dennis McFarland when they're on the Bliss next Sunday. And you are going to take a picture of a selfie of you guys. You can do separate, but we want to see you all together, too.
Well, we want to see separate. We want together. We want to see you with ship's crew.
Sparkle.
Yes, we want you on.
So this way we can feature you all within the Cruising with Wheels family as a super cruiser.
That's right.
And to do that, you just simply take your picture
and email it to us at cruisingwithwheels@gmail.com.
Make sure you include your first name of everyone in the picture as well as the ship that you were sailing on, and we will feature you on a regular Thursday video. Where is the camera? There it is. Come on.
There we
go. We have some spooks down here.
I know.
You know, maybe Ida's messing with. Ida's the woman who owned the house before us. So.
Oh boy. Shannon McLean says she'll be on the Adventure of the Seas December 6th out of Galveston. Very first cruise ever.
We expect a picture.
Yes.
Be featured as a super cruiser. See, Dennis McFarland said he is in.
That's right.
So make sure you do that. But let's get.
I want to see them go through, the atrium, right? Cruising with Wheels fan club. Cruising with Wheels fan club get together. Meet up in the atrium for pictures.
So we can tell everybody first before we go into cruise news where our outfits came from. Because
Really?
a couple people were commenting about that. So we are simply wearing our orange Cruising with Wheels logo shirts. They're available on Teespring. Today we're featuring the.
You didn't tell me, so I can't.
That's an orange one.
I'm like, what did we feature
I don't
today?
know,
I don't remember.
No, it wasn't working. I pinned it, and then somehow it's unpinned.
Yeah, because I normally go and I look at it.
Because you normally go in, and it's
Yeah,
normally
and it
there. You
wasn't
see, it's
there.
right here, and I have already pinned it. But it's
Oh,
the
If Lost
t-shirt. So let me try again and see if it pins it. I don't think it's gonna work.
So it was the if Lost, yada, yada, yada.
Yada, yada, yada. And then these, believe it or not, are actually our lays. And they're actually from the first group cruise of Cruising with Wheels.
Right, and we gave them to, when people checked in for the Cruising with Wheels meet and greet at the restaurant, our wonderful girls who checked them in handed them a lay. And you couldn't get in without a lay.
And then these were from a cruise that we went on where it was like a Mardi Gras mask party. So we grabbed everything all from those. And then these were from when we did a a video message on New Year's
Oh,
Eve,
that's right. That's
and
right.
we invited
A lot of
Sherry from Cruise Tips
Right.
TV, Ben and David,
all the creators.
Scott Singer.
Right.
I don't want to forget anybody. Morgan, a whole bunch of them.
Yes.
So you should check that out. That was a fun video.
Yeah. I just want to say, Katie, I was waiting for that.
We might have to do that again. Got to get laid to get in.
Mistress of Mischief. So anyway,
So let's get right to cruise
welcome
news.
to everybody here right now. So this is exciting. And how many people do we have in the room? Because I can't keep, I don't have
Oh my
access
God.
like I used to. Okay.
54.
All right, well, that's good to know.
54 in the chat and a depressing 27 thumbs up.
Well, that is not right.
My goal is always to have the same number of thumbs up as we have in chat.
Well, that would be
It
nice.
never happens though.
But let's get
But
to
that's
the
okay.
But let's get to the news.
In other news.
In other news, I feel like Walter Cronkite sitting
And this is the rest
sitting
of
on
the story.
sitting on my
No, who said that?
sitting on my throne.
Who said that?
Oh, I don't
The
know.
rest of the story.
I don't know. But
I'm Paul Harvey.
Oh yeah, Paul Harvey. Yes. I just know it's somebody who's also dead.
Why do you have to be so depressing?
It is Halloween.
Get to news. Get to news.
Okay. All right. Let's talk some cruise news. Did you know that Princess was offering a special cruise discount to the first responders and medical professionals to thank the brave men and women in the U.S. who work to keep everyone healthy and safe? Princess was offering a special promotion for 50% off cruises sailing through February 2022 for those who verified online through the end of today, Halloween, October 31st. Now, one lucky entrant will win a grand prize of $2,500 gift card value to use towards a cruise for two. Successful verification will count as an entry into the sweepstakes to win a free cruise for two based on a 7-day Eastern Caribbean cruise, balcony stateroom for two with drinks, Wi-Fi, and crew incentive included with Princess Plus. Ooh, that's nice. One grand prize winner will be randomly drawn and notified tomorrow, November 1st,
Tomorrow.
after the period has closed.
They might win a
and
cruise tomorrow.
And if you did not win the sweepstakes, you will be notified by email. What's nice to know, even if, don't leave you hanging or wondering.
Moving on
So
to
good
Carnival.
for you, good for you, Princess.
Moving on to Carnival, which is the parent company of Princess, I might add. Specifically in regards to the Carnival Radiance, it's finally headed to North America after more than a year of dry dock delays. Formerly, the Carnival Victory, which we have sailed on, the cost of the dry dock renovations was $200 million.
Boy.
Construction wrapped up in the shipyard in Cadiz, Spain, earlier this month, and the vessel started its route to North America. So we're excited about that, and she's going to arrive in Freeport, Bahamas on October 27th.
Well, she did.
So she made it there. We know she did. And from there, Carnival started staffing the vessel and crew. I got a tickle. And they're going to start a 14-day quarantine before it heads on over to Long Beach through the Panama Canal with 3 and 4 night Baja Mexico cruises.
Cool.
So
The Baja.
we generally wouldn't do a 3 or 4 night cruise, but maybe we would consider doing a back-to-back.
We would be like, oh yeah, we would be okay with a 3 to 4 night cruise if we lived across the street from the port. We would have no problems. No problems at all. Next in the news is Disney Cruise Line announces that on Thanksgiving Day, November 25th, Disney Cruise Line's brand new ship float will make its debut in New York City as part of the 95th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The ship float will be christened Magic Meets the Sea and is inspired by the style of the line's newest upcoming ship, Disney Wish, which is set to debut next summer of 2022. Woo!
Now, as in regards to Royal Caribbean, they've announced a new 274-night ultimate world cruise on Serenade of the Seas. It promises to bring you to amazing destinations across all 7 continents. This is the first ever world cruise for Royal Caribbean International, and it will visit more than 150 destinations in 65 countries and 11 great wonders of the world.
Wonders of the world.
Serenade of the Seas will sail round trip from Miami on December 10th of 2023 through September 10th of 2024.
Can you imagine being on the ship for
There are 11 wonders of the world now.
274 nights.
Wait, I have a question. There's 11 wonders of the world now? Are there more wonders of the world than there were when I was a child?
Well, I think so.
Because I remember there were 7.
Because you're so old, there had to be more added to the list.
You be quiet.
So I'm sure there's a lot more than when we grew up, it was all about the 7 wonders of the world.
Right, that's what I remember.
You know, I mean,
but I always said
it's now 64 years later. I know they've come up with a few more wonders.
Well, I'm not 64. But anyways, I did notice in the chat that someone was asking about a link to the Teespring merchandise. Hopefully Katie's link works. We are not able to click on that here in our studio. But there is a merchandise within the, just underneath the description of the video. It's called the Teespring Shelf. We feature some merchandise there every time we're live and on every video. If you click there, it'll take you right to our store. There also is a link in the description. So I wanted to get that out. Boom, boom.
Shoo!
Because I tried to click on it and it won't click. See?
No.
See? Won't do anything.
No.
Darn it all!
Sorry.
Dang it!
So sorry.
So what's everybody doing for Halloween, and what is the weather like there?
I know.
Because I'm always interested in knowing.
It's cold here.
And I'm going to scroll back, and I'm going to see what I can see. Oh, do you know something?
What?
I know something you don't know.
What?
I bet you don't know this.
What?
Well,
Probably
maybe
not.
you do, because you went on Facebook.
I didn't even know what the T-shirt advertisement was.
Did you go on Facebook this morning?
Yeah, I did.
Did you go to the group page this morning?
I did not go to the group page, but I did see your posting, and it was a momentous number.
We're under 500.
Yes.
We're at 495, people. 495
days till the next second annual Cruising with Wheels group cruise. The best of the Caribbean.
Now, Gavin and Jamie are doing a cruise on the Untitled Getaway in May from New York. March from New York. Why did I think it was May?
Because you just make up words? Oh my God. That's funny.
Wendy Hyde says that it seems to be a busy month in March to go cruising, and
yeah.
we've cruised up quite a bit.
January,
in March.
February, March. January, February, March. January, February, March. Absolutely.
Gavin, Jamie, bring your jackets.
Yeah.
It will be cold sailing from New York, but it'll warm up once you get to South Carolina.
Yes.
Carolinas.
Once you pass the Carolinas, it definitely warms up. Oh, but they're just driving home from their last cruise, and they're looking forward to, 5 months?
I am so jealous.
5 months to the next one, or less than 5 months?
That cruise looked amazing.
Oh, it did. Oh, my God. And, you know, the best pictures, the ones I always love to see, are the pictures from Santorini.
Yes. Beautiful.
Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Beauteous.
Beautimus. Beautimus.
So, what's happening?
I can't read that fast, so you can do that, but I can't read that fast. He does this sometimes to get me to go faster on the chat, but I can't read that fast. And then if I go too fast on the chat, you know what happens?
It goes.
So I have to do it really slow.
Oh, but not that slow.
Is that better?
Yes.
Is that better for Joe?
It is.
Oh, there
Yeah,
we
yeah,
go.
Sandy Home. It's a Lutheran Reformation Day. It's a Lutheran thing. Yeah, yeah. My ex-wife was Lutheran. My ex-father-in-law was a Lutheran minister.
Tracy W. says she's, what's it say?
What?
Present and accounted for. Rochester Hills,
Michigan.
I saw Rochester and
Oh,
went,
yeah.
Tracy moved to Rochester?
No, she went to our sister city in Michigan.
It's not our sister city, is it?
No.
We don't have a sister city.
Every city has a sister city.
No.
Yes. I've so named it. I don't have my scepter with
So
me.
it has been said,
I don't have
so
my-
it shall be done.
I don't have my scepter with me, but I have so named it.
Oh, boy. There you go. There you go. There, it's moving.
It's moving. Be in control.
Vanessa Wyndham said the kiddos are out and about
Really?
early in her neighborhood,
Yeah, we
and she's prepared. So are we. I'm disconnecting the doorbell, turning off the lights, and closing the curtains.
we haven't had any trick-or-treaters, I think, in the last 3 years.
Yeah, maybe 3 years.
3 years. You know, we live in the town of Arundecoit. There are no street lights. So a combination of
There's no street lights, and their sidewalks only go so far.
right, and then
so
you
there's
you
no connection.
you factor in the last
and we're
year,
kind of like dead-ended.
yeah, last year of COVID. Previous to, it's funny, we've gone from Halloween to everybody was, you know, always out. I mean, you would look, the streets were packed with kids, and then it all became kind of a little dangerous. And people were keeping their kids at home, and they were having private parties, these big parties, and it kind of went from house to house. I mean, who was it? Aussie John from Australia, who goes, I just don't get the holiday. And it's like, well, yeah, we send our children to strangers' homes to beg for candy.
Well,
what could go wrong?
It's Beggar's Night. That's what
So,
it's called. So, I mean,
So, yeah, so it went from a lot of that to private parties.
Yeah.
And then the private parties, because of COVID, the pandemic, went to no big parties, went to a couple of people, just the family. And so it's been fluctuating. But yeah, we haven't had any kids here.
now Allison, hello Allison. She says I'm trying to book a cruise while NCL has all the freebies advertised.
Yeah.
Only 2 days left of the sale. So much pressure to decide, so little time.
You just got to
You've got to pull the trigger. Or you could pull the trigger on the Cruising with Will's group cruise because our freebies aren't going away.
Right. That's for
Right?
sure.
And if there's one thing I know about NCL, they're always going to extend those freebies.
Yeah.
It's pretty much so it's going to be whether you're going to get 2 free things, 3 free things, or all 5 free things. You know, so you're generally going to get something free when
Right.
you're on
Oh,
the
yeah, absolutely.
ship, you know. Excuse me. Tracy Smith said that she pulled suitcases out today for their December 1st cruise.
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
21-day on the new
3
Holland America Rotterdam.
3 weeks. Oh, yeah. I mean, you're like a month away, definitely.
Wendy Hyde says that she needs our masks. Maybe if you're a good girl, Wendy, and you remind me, I'll pack them when we go on the group cruise and give them to you. What do you think, Frank?
Oh, no, not our famous man.
Not our famous masks. I bet I could find these for her. I got them locally.
Well, yeah, I know you didn't leave town.
Be quiet. We could have got them on the island or something. Silly.
No, because I would have remembered packing them to go home. So I know that didn't happen.
Oh. The chat is uncontrollable for me today.
Oh, this is all going to be just
It's
a
all
lot of
going bad.
A lot of hocus pocus.
Adam Clark Gillespie says we'll now have 3 ships for Carnival in Long Beach. Pre-pandemic, they only had 2. So that's a good thing, right?
Katie is freezing at 73 degrees in Tampa.
Katie, I was freezing today. Our house was 66 degrees. I came into the basement and I thought I was going to die because it was so cold. And I opened up all the registers and turned the heat on to 72 and didn't tell Frank, and he probably thinks now he knows why he's having a hot flash.
It is so warm in the family room. I'm about to throw myself out of a window.
But I turned it down. I turned it down now.
Because not only did you raise the heat, but you had the fireplace on.
Yes, because I was freezing.
Oh my God, put a sweater on. You can put sweaters on.
Oh my God, roll outside.
Well, I was about to take all my clothes off and then roll outside. I'm sweating like some farm animal.
That's okay. Our neighbor across the street would probably join in on you. I walked by her house the other day and she was totally in the buff.
The crazy Marie.
Crazy Marie.
Oh my God.
Allison says it's pouring rain, whip around winds.
Nasty in Halifax.
It's nasty in Halifax, but our heart's in Halifax. We love
It
Halifax.
Chris and Jones travel, visiting grandchildren in Arkansas. It's cold. I'll bet it is. Can't wait to get back to Southern California. I'll bet you can't.
Camille Castorino says, for Halloween, I flew on my witch's stick to get
a hand scoop.
A hand scoop. A hand scoop. Would that be like ice cream?
I would think.
When can't I have ice cream?
You have ice cream. You just bought it today. Oh, my
Did I buy it today? I bought it yesterday.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
I bought it yesterday, but I forgot that I bought it because Donna was kind enough to go with me, and she actually picked out the ice cream.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know what we got. It'll be a surprise.
I don't remember.
I said surprise me.
I don't know.
Adam Clark Gillespie says, here in Southern California, it's 74 is the high. Partially cloudy, very pleasant. Will be in the mid-80s midweek.
Whoa.
Hey, Chew.
Yeah, we're just getting colder here. We're like between 50 and 52.
JLKRB, also known as Jesse, says that they're quarantining for Halloween. Ugh. But the weather here in Orlando is beautiful.
I know. Ooh, Katie Connor was baking today. Made a haunted house cake with graveyard this morning. Good for you.
Oh, wow. Very, very interesting.
Yum, yum, yum.
I made a few pizzas today.
I know.
Going to take them over to Aunt Teresa Tuesday. Some for here at the house as well. Chocolate and anise.
That's right.
Kelly Deneen is very excited that there's only 495 days until the group cruise. Vanessa Wyndham says it's 66 degrees in D.C. and a bit cloudy.
Oh, we're sorry. Oh, Camille Castorina. For Halloween, I ate some autumn mix of candy corn and pumpkins.
Yummy!
Yes! My sister bought us a container of autumn mix, and then my mother bought a container of just straight candy corn, which is now all gone.
We would like to say hello and welcome and thank you for coming back. We have missed you to Melissa Hayes.
Hello, Melissa, and welcome back. Lovely.
Oh, I got such a tickle in my throat. Isn't that horrible? Poor baby.
Yes. Poor baby.
Poor baby. Camille Castorina says it's cold, 55 degrees in Valdosta, Georgia.
I can't see, so.
Valdosta.
Oh, Valdosta, Georgia.
I said it really fast.
I was like, ooh. It's 65 degrees in Albuquerque, where Pamela Butler is.
I don't know where we are.
Right there.
Kelly Deneen says that they live in a condo complex and put out a bowl of goodies. When it's gone, it's gone. Lisa Anderson says that, oh my gosh, we get about 200 kids in her subdivision.
Wow.
People drive their kids here in big groups. And that's what we used to see when we were in the city.
Yeah.
We could look down the street and we would see vanfuls of children just dropped off.
Well, it's funny because all the kids, a lot of the kids were all walking, and then you would see the slow 2 mile an hour down our street parade of cars as they followed the kids.
Right. Pamela Butler says it's 65 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and she's excited about the group cruise.
Yay.
Everybody's excited. Excited! I'm too excited to sleep. Do you remember that commercial?
What's the story?
I used to hate that commercial, and now I love that commercial.
What?
A little kid in his bed, and they were yelling at him. He has to go to sleep because the next day they were going to Disney. And you go, I'm too excited to sleep.
Oh, jeez. No, I like my little kids. Who's watching the movie, the TV series Chucky?
Not me.
Oh my God, it makes me. They made crazy killer Chucky doll so funny. I almost peed my pants. I swear. My mother's like, I don't want to watch this now. I don't want. It's scary. I go. It's not really scary as much as it's hysterical because the Chucky doll is just a hoot. I was like, oh my, it was crazy. It makes me laugh.
I don't know. I don't like that scary stuff. I like American Horror, though. So.
Yeah, that's scary.
Melissa Hayes says that they were supposed to be on the Carnival Vista,
Vista.
right now. Instead, they're heading to Texas for a week.
Oh, okay. It works.
Hello and welcome to Two Chickens. Bark, bark! Bark, bark!
Hey, two chickens. Yeah, Lisa Anderson says I sound like her mom.
Yeah.
Put a sweater on,
on.
you're cold.
Put a sweater on. It's funny because we fight about that, in the winter. We fight about it's cold, and he's saying put sweaters on, right? And in the summer, I'm screaming at him, shut the window, shut the window, I have the air on. So it's,
Oh, I'm still warm at night. I mean, at night, we have in the bedroom, we have the window open. I have the box fan on. I have to take my t-shirt off, and I'm still flipping my pillow over and over during the night, having hot flashes.
Right. So JP Travels wants to know when the next cruise is, Frank.
Well, the next group cruise, you mean the second annual Cruising with Wheels group cruise?
Yeah, by now it would have been the fourth group cruise.
Yeah,
with all the cancellations.
I know. But it's the second annual. It's been moved. It'll be on the NCL Gem, March 10th of 2023 to March 21st. It's an 11-day Best of the Caribbean. It departs out of New York City.
And we have 2 CDs.
That's right. And then we go to Grand Turks and Caicos,
San Juan, Puerto Rico.
St. John's, Antigua,
Phillipsburg, St. Martin.
Tortola, British Virgin Islands.
Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic.
2 days at sea and back to New York City.
Now, there's some great perks that you can get by booking the cruise. Like we were saying earlier, you will get all of the perks if you book an Ocean View or above. So you will get a beverage package for 2, specialty dining package for 2, 250 Wi-Fi minutes per cabin, a $50 shore excursion per cabin per port, and a bonus $100 onboard credit. And the more the people book, the bigger that onboard gets.
Now, if you just book an interior cabin, you're only allowed to pick 2 of the 4 options, but you still get the $100 bonus because that, again, is a bonus, and that's for everyone.
All you have to do is email us at cruisingwithwheels@gmail.com. What's that email address again?
cruisingwithwheels@gmail.com. And Kevin will send you back the information sheet of exactly how to book it. It is being booked with our group cruise specialist at cruises.com. And again, Kevin would send you that.
We'll send you her direct extension.
That's right. You cannot book it on
email.
your own. You cannot book it from your computer. You cannot call NCL. You have to go through our group cruise specialist at cruises.com. They are controlling everything. If you don't do it that way, do it properly as instructed by Kevin's information sheet, then you won't be part of the group cruise.
Wah, 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 wah. We want to say hello and welcome to Lynn Billadou. We've missed
Hey,
you.
Lynn.
She's sorry that she's late. Her nap ran a little long.
Oh, honey, I hear ya.
And did she miss any excitement? Well, she'll just say you just have to watch the replay. Katie Connor says that she loves autumn mix. It's so
Isn't
addictive.
it though? I ate most of the pumpkins.
We want to say hello and welcome to Ira Rather.
Hello,
He's
Ira.
also sorry that he's late, but he only has 3 months to go for his cruise. And like Frank would do, He had to start packing today.
Yeah, start organizing, packing, getting a feel, what you're going to take. Because by the time you're done in 3 months, you'll have added stuff, you'll have removed stuff. It's a whole event.
We want to say hello and welcome to Ashton Pepper, who has just joined the chat as well.
Hello, Ashton.
He says it's 52 degrees in Columbus, Ohio. 16 days to go until their cruise.
It's a nice little countdown.
What are you cruising
days.
on?
Where are you going? Who are you with? We want to know.
Hello and welcome to Marianne Dillon. Happy Halloween Sunday from the Carnival Panorama on the way to Mexico.
Nice. We want to say hi to
Minka, beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous. I want to say hi to Chad Williams, 50 degrees sunny in Vancouver, British Columbia. Hey, Chad.
And we need to say hello to Diane.
Aquachi?
Aquachi is my guess as well.
I miss cruising. It's been 2 years.
I know. We were fortunate enough to go just before the pandemic hit.
But like everyone else, we have a whole list of cruise cancellations. Yeah, very sad. Oh, see, Wendy Hyde. I am watching Chucky. Wendy, is Chucky not a hoot?
Well, I think we're a little behind on chat, so that's why.
Oh my God! When the last episode, when Chucky was in bed with the little girl, and the big sister, you know, that creepy Lexi, puts the little girl to bed, and then Chucky turns to the little girl and says, "Hey, I'm gonna go kill your sister now. You wanna come?" And she's like, "No, I'm very sleepy." And she turns over. I'm like, oh my God, that was just too funny. I almost peed my pants.
Now, Tracy Smith, I'm reading right now, says, I would love to join in on your group cruise if I can find someone to come with me. We have one cruiser that's been emailing me. Her name is Nancy.
Right.
Possibly if you would want to have a cabin mate.
Right.
There may be a connection there. I'm not sure. Email me, Tracy, and I will email Nancy. I just was emailing Nancy about this, saying how sorry I was. Nancy, although was fortunate enough that a family member is taking the whole family on a cruise.
Nice.
So her and her sister backed out.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think she's looking for a cabin mate.
All right, so maybe
that's a connection.
That's right, that's a connection.
Don't know.
We can facilitate. And get you two together, and you work out the details.
We wanted to say hello and welcome to Linda Sobin.
Hello, we're glad you made it, Linda.
To the chat. Yep. Happy Halloweeny. Did you see my little post today from the salon? By the way, I did a little picture, and it was orange hair, like copper hair, and there were little beads, and it said Happy Halloween.
Oh, how clever.
Isn't that clever?
Oh, my goodness. So clever. I can almost contain myself.
Oh, there it goes again. There it goes again. Let's see. Nancy C said that she booked a Panama cruise with Princess for 118. And by the way, I don't think this Nancy C is the Nancy C I'm talking about. I just didn't want to use the last name.
Yeah.
This is Nancy C on YouTube.
Yes, there's several Nancys.
Yes. So Nancy C said booked Panama cruise with Princess for January 18th. They actually did a 25% upcharge for solo travelers. Usually it's 2 times the price after paid in full. Price dropped for the cabin and air, and she got a refund for the difference.
Awesome.
I would like to say I'm very sorry, Katie. She tried to book a cruise, and they were all sold out of solo cabins, and she was very bummed. I think it was Katie that I was reading that about. We want to say hello and welcome to
Jenny Hess. Hello, my Jenny H.
Yo, Jenny! Or should it be Jenny O? Isn't that a thing? Jenny O! Hello! I know, she's Jenny H, but...
Jenny O. Turkey.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
No! Jenny H.
JB Travel Adventure says that they like the autumn mix too, or plain candy corn.
Oh, I know.
This is a big debate. This is a big debate among candy people and among Halloween, because you either love candy corn or you hate candy corn. There's it doesn't seem to be that there's any in between.
Love it.
I love it as well. And weren't we watching the Bake Off and they infused?
Yes, one of the ingredients somebody had to use was candy corn, and what they did was they crushed it up and they put it as part of their frosting.
Sounds
Yeah.
delish.
Yeah.
We
I would eat
have
that.
to try that.
Yes.
Wendy Hyde says that the Truckee Show is funny.
It is. It really makes me laugh.
Well, we were talking about this last night, and I remember watching some of the Chucky movies, and it was like, this little doll voice, and da 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 da, and the snippet that I saw of the
The series.
series was kind of like, hi, I'm Chucky.
Yeah.
Come over here, sweetheart. I
So,
mean, that's
yeah, and he's like, so Jake, are you a strangle kind of guy, or a, or a stabbing kind of guy? I mean, he's really funny. So you get caught up in that, and then of course, then he goes out and kills everyone.
Linda Sobin says that they have their first MSC cruise this November 14th, through December 2nd.
Oh
Are there any
gosh.
tips? Has anyone done MSC?
It's coming up.
First of all, Linda, I want to know, have you booked any other cruises or been with any other cruise companies and have rewards with them? Because they do a match program.
Right.
So they'll match you to the highest level reward membership. Would it be loyalty?
Loyalty, right.
Loyalty membership. So in other words, we're black something. We're black, I think, on MSC, which is their
Right.
highest level. And they matched our highest level, which is NCL.
Right. So you sent
'cause
them.
we're platinum or platinum
You
plus
sent
or
them
something.
all the other cruise lines. Our status is on everybody.
Yep.
And they took the highest
Yep.
one, which was NCL, and so we became MSC black status with them. So
I
yeah.
would say look into that.
Yeah.
I also want you to be, if you are from the United States, be very cognizant of the fact that it is an Italian line, so everything is very European-esque with regards to food. So your portion sizes are going to be smaller. It might not be what you're used to. Try things. That's my
Yeah.
biggest thing. Try.
Yeah, and it's funny because you get a lot of people who are so used to American supersizing everything, and they get on a cruise ship where if it gets to be a little bit more of a European flavor and setup, are like, this is dinner. This is a snack. I could have had 5 of these, but sometimes it can be a whole different world. So you can always order more toast.
Kelly Deneen says that they are exploring Amtrak as a way to get to New York City from Boston for the group cruise. Anyone have Amtrak experience from a wheelchair perspective?
I wish I could say we do, but every time he talks about a train, I say no.
I would love to do the train.
I mean, I rode Amtrak for 6 months every Sunday. I took the train from Rochester to Poughkeepsie, New York, because I was the project manager opening up a store down there. So I'm used to riding it, but I don't have an experience with the wheelchair. I don't know. At this point, wherever I'm going has to be done as quickly as possible, and the whole ambiance of the train and the scene and all that, and I can't handle that now. It's got to be, nope, we're flying and that's it.
Tracy W. wants to know how you keep up with my cleverness.
A lot of drugs. A lot of drugs.
You're an idiot. Katie Hislop said that she's done MSC. Do the upgraded dining. Eat the pizza. It's the best.
Yeah, we did a whole thing on Best Pizza at Sea video. And if I remember, they were among the...
They were among the best.
Yeah.
They were among the best. And Tracy W. says that they love candy corn.
Yeah.
That she loves they love candy corn and eating, what does it say? Eating section at the time.
Yeah. Katie Hislop just said it's no longer black MSC. They've revamped the reward program.
Well, thank you, Katie. I haven't really looked into
Katie,
MSC.
sounds like a new video.
Oh. You better make note of that.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Charlotte Peterson says, be ready for a food downgrade. All announcements in several. Yeah, I got that on Costa, Charlotte. Yeah, everything was like, announcements were all done in several languages, which, you know, the ship we were on, the Costa Europa, it was a Mediterranean cruise.
And Costa is an Italian company, so they always do their. I didn't know that MSC did that, but I know Costa always does Italian first.
Yeah.
And American is always last.
We were only
English.
English, yeah. There was only five. There was only 5 Americans.
I'm speaking American.
5 Americans on board, and about 8 Brits, a couple of Aussies, but the majority was Italian and German. A few French, a few from Spain, but yeah. And you're like, they're saying something. Hold on. Okay, no, we have to wait till they get to English. And so everything kind of takes, you know, the captain's talking, speech in Italian, okay, and then he talks in German, and it's like, okay, so yeah, it's very different, yeah. So yeah, embrace the experience.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
And I know that Charlotte Peterson says be ready for a food downgrade, but
Everyone's
I
different.
want to say that food is always subjective.
Yeah, subjective.
Okay, it's subjective. So we've been on cruises where Frank and I have been on cruises where I am like, oh my God, this meal is awesome, and he is like,
I'm like,
are you
this
stupid?
is awful. This is not how it should be. I'm so embarrassed.
And we've been on cruises where Frank was gushing over things, and I'm like, really, this is it?
Yeah. So one's food downgrade could
might
be
be
another
somebody's
person's upgrade.
You
Oh
don't-
my God.
You don't know.
Yeah.
you know?
Everybody's taste level
It's a little bit different.
Is different. Yeah.
So I say, and I think Frank's with me on this.
Well, I'll think about it.
Reviews,
Oh yeah. Same thing.
throw them out the window.
Yeah. I mean, people go through and they're like, "Well, I read a review on this and I read a review on that," but you're taking people's opinions, which I think is good to kind of go through.
little bit.
It gives you a little feel, but don't take it all to heart and literal, because again, you're dealing with thousands of different personalities and how they view life, the cruise, and other people.
And I have to say, as a business owner, okay, I have to say this. If one person had a bad experience, they're gonna write a review.
Yeah.
If 1,000 people had a good experience,
Nobody
maybe
writes.
1 or 2.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh, it's the same thing in retail.
It's crazy.
40 years. Everybody's lining up to complain, but the one that says, you want to hear all the good stuff and everybody did a great job, you really don't hear it.
Now, Charlotte Peterson also says that it was one of the cleanest cruise lines she's ever been on.
I have heard that. That seems to be a common thread opinion that I have read.
Ira Rather says that first time cruising in a long time, and has reached the ripe old Frank age and need a mobility scooter for long distances.
I saw the picture of what you got, Ira.
Which port should I definitely leave it on the ship?
Oh, I don't know. Where are you going?
First of all, I don't know. He's going to the Eastern Caribbean, but there's a lot of islands in the Eastern Caribbean. And I say, if you can take it, you take it everywhere.
Yeah. If you're able to get to an island,
but you need to be prepared that you might not be able to get everywhere.
Right. That you may be limited as to where you can go and what you can get to. So keep that in mind. But I wouldn't take any island off the list
unless it's a port. Unless it's a tender.
Yeah.
Because a tender port, generally you won't be able to bring your scooter with you.
Right.
Tom Y says that they take Amtrak from Maryland to New York City for their cruises. The train station is about a $9 cab ride from the train station to the cruise terminal.
Yeah, that's cool. That's great. Shannon McLean says, just ordered my formal night t-shirt and a Cruising with Wheels tote bag.
Oh, righty, so Allison said, you guys are right. The freebies are always on.
Yeah.
No need to feel pressure for the next 48 hours. I'm going to wait, especially with still so many COVID-related unknowns.
Yeah.
That's why we booked our group cruise for 2023.
Yeah,
we just figured that everybody would feel a little bit more safer.
Yes.
Including, but not limited.
Yes.
To us.
Yeah, we
Debbie Travis.
Yeah.
Condos and Homes
We
Limited.
were like,
LLC.
do you want to do 2022? I don't know. Or should we just hold it off? You know, and 2022 could just be cruise for us, getting back in and then preparing for the group cruise in 2023. Sandy Holman says, I'm always disappointed with the meat on a stick restaurant. An NCL meat was dry, veg was bland. Are you talking about Moderno's?
Yes. She's talking about
Brazilian?
Yep, she's talking about Moderno's, and you know, we tell it like it is. We are disappointed with Moderno's as well. It depends, though.
Well, the only thing I don't like about Moderno's is that I don't like...
It's a preference for us.
Yeah, I don't like to wait for my food, and I don't like to eat my dinner in intervals. In other words, they come by, okay, I got some chicken, I got some of this, but then the guy's walking around, and
I want all my crap on my plate at once.
I want all my food on my plate. I don't want to have to be like, okay, I ate the chicken, I ate this, I ate that, and now I have to put my card up, and I have to wait until the sausage guy, which Kevin never got the sausage guy. We even said, can you send the sausage guy over? Sausage guy never came over, so you got...
But I will say...
that's the part I don't like.
I will say on the Escape, we ate there for Derek's birthday.
Yes.
Remember we arranged the birthday dinner at Moderno's?
Yeah, right.
With Mom and
Mom, yes.
Derek and Gregory.
Yeah.
And there was us, and I remember Gavin and Jamie were at another table.
Yes, on the other side of the room. Yeah. We're like,
and that was an amazing meal.
Yeah, it was. But I have to say, I think that Moderno's has the best salad bar ever.
By far.
That was because also Chris and Jen were there.
And they're vegetarians.
Right, and Jen just ate up the salad bar.
And vegetarians are half off.
Yeah, that's what Jen said. They got 50% off the dinner because it was just for the salad bar, and that was it.
So keep that in mind.
Yeah, I thought the salad bar was absolutely awesome. Yeah, but I don't like waiting for my food and eating in intervals.
Lisa Anderson agrees with me that most people are quick to criticize and slow to praise.
That's true.
And it's very true.
Turquoise Davis.
Hi, Turquoise.
Hi, happy Halloween. You look awesome. Oh,
she
thank
says,
you.
happy Halloween to my two favorite
YouTubers.
YouTubers.
I'm a YouTuber.
And you look awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm the king of 64.
King of poop.
I've now claimed the right to that age is mine. I am the king of 64.
What was that? What were we
I don't know what's
going to
happen next year.
I claim the right of sanctuary.
Yeah, I know.
Oh gosh, we have to say to Jenny Hess.
Oh, my Jenny.
Thank you for all the super chat, super chat, super chat. Thank you for all the super chat. We love you. She writes, well, it's official. My cruise in January is my last hurrah before my weight loss surgery. And she's so excited. Now, this brings up a great topic and an idea that I had for a video.
Okay.
And that was cruising after weight loss surgery.
Oh, wow.
Because quite a few of my clients have had either gastric bypass or the stapling or banding. And they were terrified that they weren't going to be able to cruise again. I don't know if terrified is quite the right word, but they were, very concerned about cruising and what will they be able to eat and am I wasting money because I can't eat
all the food and I won't be able to
drink like that anymore. And you know what? All of them went and all of them had a great time.
Well, that's good.
So
well, I don't see why it's any different than being at home.
I agree.
If you have to watch what you eat and you watch what you eat, but you take a little this, little this, little this.
Well, and the important thing is that you do not have the surgery and then immediately go on your cruise.
No. 'Cause you
Because
have to, how many months of, don't
well,
you do?
I had a client that did that.
Oh gosh.
And it was miserable for her because she was still at the stage of liquid diet.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
don't you have to go through, what is it? I don't know.
It's different. It depends on the
That's
program.
true. You know, I watch
So.
one of my favorite shows, and the new season is starting up, is the cable channel TLC, My 600-Pound Life. And that, I think, starts this week, the new season. I hope to get inspired because, you know, it's getting to the end of 2021.
Well, we're going to start putting a lock
and
on that fridge.
I know, and I'm having such a hard time with the whole weight loss thing.
Well, I don't blame you.
It's just so hard now, and I know it's only going to get harder.
Well, you know, you hit that age.
Yeah, I hit that king of 64, but you know, my sister's the queen of 65. Ha ha!
Oh, she blames her weight on, she says that her doctor claims that everything moves around.
Well, yeah, she said, gee, you weigh the same, but my sister's like, yeah, but this doesn't fit and that doesn't fit. It's because your body shifts. More goes to your, let's say, your stomach or thighs or wherever. I just watch TV about food and I've gained weight, let alone eat it.
I don't want to hear your people's problems. I can't get enough food.
Oh my God, I hate you.
Vanessa Wyndham says that she's always, I always make a point of filling out the cards at the end of the cruise to recognize great service
Yes.
by specific crew members.
Yes.
And we do that
Yeah.
too. And
Yep.
very often we will do that throughout the cruise so that we are not in a position going, who was that?
Right.
What was their
Yeah.
position?
Well, you know me, I got the diary.
you know.
So it all goes in the diary, and Kevin's like, oh, I brought a few more cards up. And so, you know, when I'm
Right.
in the morning when he's doing a run for coffee and treats, I
He's
might write
making
one
out
or
the
two out.
cards.
And it all goes in. And of course, it's on the computer. I have, you know, Ira, are you listening? Yes, I have computer files on everything. So, yes, we're going to make sure that we give a card to everybody who did an above and beyond performance.
Now, Bill Leach is here, and
Yeah, hi,
welcome
Bill.
to the chat, and happy Halloween to you. And Wendy Hyde says that she is not a fan
Yeah.
of Moderna.
But I want to
either.
agree with Katie.
I
Katie's
absolutely agree
Yes.
with Katie.
cheese rolls.
Those cheese rolls
And the
are
grilled
amazeballs.
and the grilled pineapple. So salad bar, grilled pineapple, the cheese rolls. Other than that, stop the roaming meat and just mosey all of you. Line the guys up at the table, and I'm like, yes, yes, no, no, I don't know. Get it all on my plate, and then leave me alone.
Allison said that she'd love to go on the group cruise, but she'll be leaving her Greyhound
I'll be leaving my Greyhound for the
first time and don't want to be away
yeah.
for that long.
I know.
Aw.
The worst thing for me is leaving the puppies. And I know that Angelo takes good care of them, but you know,
I'm heartless.
I worry. It's all I think about during the cruise is the puppies. You know, if they're okay.
Do we still bring the putcher of them? Because at one
No.
point I used to bring a picture,
I remember.
and I felt like the Titanic
Yeah,
lady.
it was
It was the long cruise. It was the Jade cruise.
It was the Jade, and we had the ocean view, and it was on the
It
ledge.
was on the ledge.
Yeah.
But we had our little bird.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was with us the whole time. Turquoise Davis says, "Hail to the
Hail to the
king!
king!"
Hail to the king!" And
Katie said they don't do banding anymore. It's the sleeve.
it's the sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just reading that as you were reading it. Katie Connor says, "I always fill out
Yeah.
the comment cards at the end
People
of the cruise."
should.
Also,
Because you know, when we sit down and we talk
and
to
you make sure you get those names.
yeah, we talk
It's
to
important.
the hotel manager or the, you know, crew, the whatever director, whatever name they go by. We sit down and, you know, they say that's part of their review.
It really
That's
is.
part of how they're looked at, promoted.
And that's been consistent among all the lines that we've traveled
Yeah.
when we've discussed this with them.
So, yeah, you've got somebody who's really good. Let's get them talked about. Let's get them promoted. It's only going to make the cruise line, that ship, better.
that much better, yep.
Yeah. Hi, Silver Rabbit. I know you're late, but it's okay. Better late than never. Welcome and happy Halloween.
And I see Elizabeth
McCafferty.
and she has a question. Have you always been able to book an accessible room? If not, do you still go?
That is...
We went once. We went once in a non-accessible room.
when was that?
It was in 2013 on the Carnival Victory, and we
Victory.
said, never again.
Never again.
And the second time when we went, where it was a non-fully accessible room, we were lied to from the cruise company. I'm going to throw them under the bus. It was Carnival. Carnival said that it was a full access cabin.
And it was a
which
modified.
means that it's a full turnaround, which means that any place in the room is 36 inches of radius space to turn. And you should have been able to get the door open by yourself and all that stuff.
And it was a regular door, which means I couldn't get through with my wheelchair, a regular cabin. And again, it was a modified, which means only the bathroom was set up.
We could roll into the shower, but that...
So we get back to our cabin. Kevin has to get the door open, try to keep it open, pick me up, drag me in, throw me on the bed, get my wheelchair, fold it up, and bring it in the room. It was a very, very distressing cruise.
So we would never go
no.
unless we could get an accessible
And
cabin.
a lot of times, and again, to this day, we have turned down a lot of great cruise promotions because the cruise ships don't have enough accessible cabins.
It's something we are continually working on with the cruise lines to make sure they, get on the shtick and start adding. Actually, there have been cruise lines when they have done their dry docks that have taken away handicap cabins in lieu of saying, well, we can get 2 insides here.
Yeah,
or we could
it's
get,
just not right.
And it's like,
because, we have an aging population, and it's not just the elderly that could have a disability, but so many people have become ill at a young age and need mobility, scooters, walkers, manual wheelchairs, whatever it is. And so, and we all still want to cruise.
Right.
And it's like, are you kidding me?
So Linda Sobin said, I have heard that it is helpful to let your servers know you have a special food need.
Oh, absolutely.
And that is true, and you should. You should absolutely do that. And on cruise lines, that you have a seated dinner. So I'm thinking, any cruise that has just a main dining room that you go to and you're set, you have a seating time of, early or late, or then they have the dining rooms where it's anytime dining, but that is a set dining. You should go and introduce yourself to the maitre d', and you should say, I'm allergic to pine nuts. Whatever, blah, blah, blah.
I also want to add to that is that whatever
if you have a mobility issue, right?
And if you, whatever cruise line you're traveling on, is fill out the special needs form of the cruise line for your sailing. And
you have to request it.
Usually it needs to be into the cruise line at least 2 weeks before you set sail, because the cruise line's corporate office gets it, and then they have to send it to the ship you're sailing on. So they need like the 2-week time frame. Check with your cruise line. And it covers everything from mobility issues to hearing impaired, visual impairment, dietary needs, what you're allergic to, what you cannot eat, and it's on record. So, you hand the card, you go into the restaurant, and your picture pops up, and I'm sure there's got to be a flag on it that says dietary specifications.
I remember when we were on the Carnival something. Maybe it was the Carnival Valor or the Carnival Conquest. It was the time where the lady was like traipsing us through the whole place, and we're like, oh, dear God. He's just going to have to get out of the chair and walk around this pole. The next time we went in, it popped up, and it said VIP dash, always seat at table such and such.
Table number 7 right at the front. They said, this is a table we're holding for you. This is your table.
So
Thank you.
Thank you.
We sat down with the hotel director on one of the cruises, and he had no record of my special needs form at all. And I said,
Oh, well, here it is.
we fill it out every time we cruise.
You don't have any idea how many cruises we've been on?
I fax it in, and wait for it, Ira.
And we're in a handicap room.
And I have a copy of it all in my binder
And we have the confirmation.
sheet that you received it. But somehow corporate didn't send it to the ship.
So Sandra Holman said the crew members get extras with the compliment cards, such as an extra internet time. And that is absolutely true and correct. And very often they will get not only internet as a bonus, but sometimes they get to go off the ship when they're not supposed to.
Right.
And they get,
extra time in port.
extra
Wi-Fi.
extra Wi-Fi,
It really is-
eating at a specialty restaurant.
Yeah.
They really
and they
reward them
If I was a
well.
crew member, I'd be like,
fill out my comment card, please. Fill out
and
my
I'm
comment
going to
card,
do a
please.
great job, and I'm going to, fill out a card, and I'm going to work hard, and I'm going to get those perks and bonuses, and hopefully I'm going to get promoted.
Wendy Hyde wants to know if I received her Facebook message last week. No, I did not. I did not, Wendy, and I'm so very sorry.
What?
Okay, so Frank will attest to this. He gets really irritated and tells me, "Put down the phone." And I'm like,
Well,
but I'm answering comments.
No, but
I have.
But normally, if you ever get, as a message, you always tell me when you get emails.
Jamie, if you're watching, yes, I want you to stop by.
Oh, jeez. I want to say hi to Steve Bartley before we go any further. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Steve Bartley said, I wrote a letter to Safeway complimenting 4 employees. I later asked one of them if management ever mentioned it to them. No such luck. That's bad management.
It's bad management.
Because anytime I, as a store manager, district manager, or regional, the key thing at the top of my list is to acknowledge good employees' performance and make sure you bring them in, sit them down, and tell them, what a great job they did. It doesn't take doesn't take a lot.
Takes 5 minutes.
Yeah, to do something
And a good attitude.
that will make their day,
better.
and make them feel better about
And
themselves.
appreciate it.
Yeah, it doesn't take a lot.
I want to say, because I didn't get to saying to Wendy, I did not receive your message, but I already said that. So please resend the message or email me. I don't know why it didn't go through. I'll check again to make sure it didn't go into junk. I don't know if you sent it to my personal or you sent it to Cruising with Wheels. So I will try to check that out. Check it out.
Right. I can see Katie was saying they kept asking me if everything was okay since she was only eating about 6 bites. So yeah, coming out of weight loss surgery, she's being a good girl. She's watching what she's, and I can imagine how horrified the staff must be. Are you okay? Can we get you something else? Is it good? Is it not your liking? I can get you this, and because they're so attentive and they're always concerned that you're having a good time and a good experience.
Did you see that Matt Burns is here?
Oh, hi, Matt. Where does he go? Oh, there he is.
Hello and welcome, Matt Burns. It's always good to have you here. He says that Antigua Cruise Port is welcoming Viking Orion.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Katie Connor says that her patient, who's a quadriplegic, years ago went on a celebrity cruise with an electric chair and a lift. They gave him a room that was able to function, that he was able to function
with
in.
his lift.
They went out of their way to make things work.
Yes.
And that's generally what most cruise lines will do. The problem that we had in that particular instance was that we booked it directly with the cruise line, and I should have known better. I should have looked at the, it was the one time I didn't really study that deck plan. It was the one time I didn't study the deck plan. And I felt very rushed when we called in for that.
Right. Well, that was the one thing that really bothered me about Carnival, is that there were different variations of a handicap accessible cabin.
Right.
And in our case, you can see how it could go horribly wrong when you're booking a full turn access and you show up on the ship and you get to your cabin and it's not, and you can't even get in the door.
So there are, within Carnival's, Carnival Cruise Line, there are multiple variations. We have a video on it.
Right.
The only ones I can remember at this time are an AAC, which is an ambulatory accessible cabin. It means that everything in the cabin is like regular. It's regular size. They don't make accommodation at all for a wheelchair to be able to turn around. However, the bathroom is all grab bars, roll-in showers, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then they have what's called a single-side access cabin. Again, it is not set up where a wheelchair can turn around and move around within the cabin. However, the bed is positioned in a way that a wheelchair can fit along the side of the bed on one side. And it has an accessible bathroom.
Right.
So those are the two that I remember.
So, I mean, can you
and then there's the full turn
Can you
access
imagine somebody cruising in an electric wheelchair,
devastated,
double amputee, and gets on board thinking that they have a full access turn cabin with the wide door to get in and out and all of that, and gets to the cabin to find the regular narrow door. I can't even, how am I supposed to get in and out of my cabin?
Now, I know particularly in reference to Celebrity and NCL, they don't screw around with these
accessible is accessible. It's a one.
Right.
It's accessible or
full
not.
Full turn access or nothing.
And what you get is
all their
right.
Handicap accessible
cabins
how
it should be.
Are the way they are.
Because then you get all this confusing. When you went down to the customer service desk, they were like, "I'm sorry, but our records show that's the cabin you booked." It's like, no.
Yeah, we booked. We did. That's the cabin number we booked because that's what your representative said.
Right, but it wasn't
and
the full turn access.
And I called like 3 times and said, "Is this a full turn access cabin?" Oh yeah. So,
liars.
We did end up getting some money back on that cruise.
Did we? Well,
yeah, I think we did. And John Held sent us a personal email while we were on the ship, apologizing and blah blah blah. And I'm like,
was he going to board the ship and help carry me in and out of the cabin? Pay for your chiropractic bills?
Ira Rather says NCL calls it an accessibility form.
Everybody has
filled it out this week.
Different name to it.
What did you call it?
Special. I actually.
They used it because NCL used to call it the special needs form.
I still have
now
it.
It's the accessibility form. We still use the old form.
Yeah. I want to say hi to Jake Bray. Hello, Jake. How are you? Jake says going on Norwegian Jam.
Oh, we love the jam.
This week, Soul Shine Cruise. Sally can't get off to the island because of the tender boat.
Yeah.
That is a bummer. I feel ya.
But you will love the jam, and you will love when everybody gets off and you are there and you have like 10 people waiting on you hand and foot. I mean, we love the ship when it's completely empty.
Yeah. Then you get all the attention.
And you get whatever you want.
That's right. What else is happening here?
Okay, thank you, Kate. Thank you, Wendy. I will check it.
Oh.
I'm going to check right now just to see. Ooh. Don't think me rude. I just want to see if it went through. Yeah. Yes, I got a message from you, Wendy.
Now, Gavin Till says on the Jade,
we
had a crew member pour her heart out to us last night. She doesn't like the smaller ships as crew. Well, 4 to a cabin. Her last ship, she had her own cabin on the Escape. That's got to be a downgrade for her. Can you imagine? Own cabin as a crew member, and then you go to another ship, and you're one of 4 tripping over everybody.
Right.
Like sardines in a can. Ooh. Did you give her all the sympathy?
Vanessa Wyndham says she remembers Maderno has a really nice buffet lunch on sea days. check the daily schedule for the times. We have not availed ourselves of that. We did Cagney's for lunch when we were on the Jade, which they don't offer. It's not an or on the Gem. We were on the Gem maybe. It's not offered normally. It's a Haven guest can eat lunch at Cagney's. And we have breakfast in Maderno's.
Oh, right.
Because
Yeah.
on the smaller ships, the Gem, the Jade, the Pearl, they don't have a complex. So they use Haven complex. So they use Cagney's and Maderno's for lunches and dinner, lunches and breakfast.
For the Haven people, Jake Bray says, it's first cruise. I use an electric wheelchair. First cruise. I want tips. We're gonna tell you straight out that your first day, embarkation day,
it's gonna be the hardest,
and your last day, disembarkation, will be probably the craziest and the hardest in a wheelchair. Everyone is rushing about, rushing to get on, rushing to get off. The elevators will be your enemy on those 2 days because everybody's going to be running to the elevators. And you're going to, again, take deep breaths, let a lot of stuff roll off your shoulders. Remember, you're on a cruise, you're on vacation. Don't let anybody get under your skin. You will run into the best people on board, but you might run into some people who are not so nice. And we had a lot of people who, they would run to hold the elevator for us.
And a lot of people would just go, nope.
No.
And they'd push the button.
You say, oh, hold the elevator, as Kevin was trying to get me because the one over there opened. And they were like, I'm on vacation. I'm not here to hold the elevator for anyone. And the door would close. So be prepared. That is the reality. People from all over the country, all over the world, and everybody isn't as nice as maybe you think they should be. So, but
Gavin and Jamie love Jasmine on the Jade.
Jake says it's the Michael Franti cruise. Oh, full of bands, music cruise. So yeah, let all
It's a theme cruise.
Yes, theme cruise. Let all of the whatever roll off your shoulders. Enjoy everything around you. Enjoy the company, the food, the music, and let everything else go.
We need to remind everyone that we have our Teespring, which things like this shirt and Slots of Fun is available on. We have a ton of t-shirts available, but we also have masks like our catchphrase, travel safe and cruise often mask. And we have Cruise Chat. Cruise Chat is on Facebook, and that is run by Frank and myself. And we have a few group experts like Katie, Gavin, and Karen who are in the room right now. And tell them a little bit about Cruise Chat.
Cruise Chat is a private Facebook group. Just type in Cruise Chat when you go to Facebook and click the little blue join button. I will see your request and I will let you in. And you will join thousands of other members in the Facebook group, and you can pick their brains, ask any questions. Everyone is there to help out.
We have thousands of members, and I'm noticing that we're starting to get busier and busier in there with
definitely.
questions and comments and pictures and everything. What else do we have?
We have our Cruising with Wheels public Facebook page.
Right.
And
we're on Instagram, Snapchat,
Twitter.
We tweet.
We do. Tweety.
La, 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 la.
Linda Silban wants to know when our next cruise is. And again, that would be the group cruise in March of 2023.
You can email us at cruisingwithwheels@gmail.com if you want information about that group cruise. Or if you have a super cruiser picture that you would like us to be featured or like us to feature you on a regular Thursday video. Again, it's the same email address. And please include the first names of everyone pictured, as well as the ship that you're sailing on. And please note that it is a new email address, so update your contacts list.
I want to say hi to Chevy's in first. Hello, welcome, and happy Halloween. 120 days until the Royal Caribbean Freedom of the Seas cruise.
Yes, Chevy's in first has the Slots of Fun shirt.
Lots of fun, lots of fun, lots of fun. We want to remind you that next Sunday, which is our Sunday off, we'll be posting a Cruising with Wheels Blast from the Past video. And then we'll be back the following Sunday, November 14th, at our regular YouTube live stream time of 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We want to thank all of you for joining us on Halloween today.
Yeah.
We want to wish you many tricks or treats.
Tricks,
Right?
lots of candy, lots of tricks, lots of treats.
We love you all. Mwah, 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 mwah,
We'll
mwah.
see you back here. Enjoy the rest of the day and night, or wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And we want to hear all about it next time we get together.
And remember to travel safe.
And cruise often.